I'm Ronnie from Ronnie's Garage in Southern California. So today, what we're going to do, we're going to be focused on a Silver Shadow. This is a 73 Silver Shadow with, I think, 3,200 miles. No, sorry, it is now up to 4,800 miles. It's almost worn out. So this is a pretty rare car to have that low mileage. We're going to do a service. Any other questions?
Ronnie?
Yeah.
Rick here. How about brake fluid? How are we doing on brake fluid nowadays?
You had to bring up a question. Okay, here's the deal. Rolls-Royce says you must use RR363 fluid in the Silver Shadow series, which originally was a .3 with a additive, slips my mind right now, it had a special additive. I have used in my shop, and that started, my shop used to be JR's Classics, which opened 40 years ago. We have always used Castrol GT fluid, which is made by Castrol, not the RR363 with the extra additive. We've always used the GT, never had problems. I use the .4 synthetic. It's what's in this car right now, without problems. The situation now is there are people that are mimicking that RR363, which is fine. Do whatever you want. I know what I've used, and I know that I haven't had any problems with it. So, but technically I can't recommend it. I'm just telling you what I used. So you can get on lots of forums and chat rooms, and you can get real ugly with people, and people will get real ugly with you. But I'm a simple man, so that's my take on it. That help, Rick? Any other questions? I'm probably going to get banished from the club now. So that's a basic overview of an annual maintenance. And remember how I started this little session is oil change. So I hope that everyone that watched this understands a little bit better that an oil change is just change the oil and filter. It does not go around the car and look for potential problems. Greedy shops will look for the stuff that makes them the most money and overlook the stuff that doesn't. Having a checklist like this that is thorough helps ensure the safety of the owner and the people that drive on the road with them, and also helps them keep their car up to snuff. I see a lot of Silver Shadows that come in that have been sitting for years or have a lot of deferred maintenance. In other words, things that should have been addressed before they got into big deals. And when you accumulate a lot of big deals, it just makes the car not worth fixing. And one last thing I want to say about people, and I've had this happen a lot. People will advertise a car and say it's always been serviced by Ronnie's Garage. And that automatically, I would hope, would think that, okay, well, it's taken care of by a professional and knows what he's doing. Just because they say that does not mean that they do anything that I recommend. So I've had people do that have had their car in once and declined all repairs saying it's been serviced by Ronnie's Garage. So look for these kind of things. Documentation is great when you get a car. You can go to the factory manuals, which you can get at rrtechnical.info. It's a website by the Australian Enthusiast Club. It has the manuals for these, all the manuals for these, and you can find the section where the factory recommended services are. If you want Ronnie's special versions, just send me an email, and I will respond and try to get you the right year model and all that if you want. Or if you want to be added to that Garage-O-Matic blast when we go live, please contact me at one of my emails. I've got a lot of them out there. Ronnie's Garage at Gmail, Ronnie Shaver at ronniesgarage.com. This one I like is Ronnie Shaver at classicrollsbentley.com. And then one other one is collectiblecarcare at gmail.com. So thanks for joining us. Don't miss next month.
Good job.
Want to do something? Yep. Thanks everybody.
Thank you very much.
Awesome. Thank you, Ronnie.
Ronnie.
Take care,
Thank you.
everybody.
Thanks, Ronnie.